David and I keep seeing this woman, long, gaunt face, wiry hair, long white gown. Are you afraid of the lady that we're talking about? I want to know why you followed David back and attacked him.
Disgusting.
Why did you do what you did?
Get him.
David hasn't done anything
I slashed
to you.
him, I think.
Over the course of our investigations into this isolated farmhouse on Maryland's eastern shore, we've uncovered a haunting that has proven to be as unsettling as it is mysterious. In part 1, we introduced you to the property, a place steeped in history dating back to 1717. The farmhouse was once part of a larger, untraceable past, with ownership changing hands numerous times over the centuries. Despite the research done by the current owner, Lisa, which uncovered some key names and dates, the haunting remained largely unexplained. During our first investigation at the farmhouse, we encountered the spirits of Morris, a young British soldier from the War of 1812, and Harry, the spirit of a child who tragically died after falling from a second-story window. Morris seemed to be searching for something, perhaps a connection or something else. His presence became clearer as we pieced together more of his story, learning he had likely been stationed close to the nearby town of St. Michael's during the war. Things only become stranger when he later communicated with us in that very town, where his mission during the war had left a significant imprint. However, the atmosphere would shift dramatically during our subsequent investigations. What started as seemingly straightforward encounters soon turned darker. In part 2, we described how the tone of our visits had changed. Morris, Harry, and the other spirits we'd encountered seemed to grow quieter, while unknown entities began to emerge. During a dual Estes Method session in part 1, we started hearing phrases related to murder, betrayal, and deceit. These dark themes seemed to trigger poltergeist activity, which we were able to capture on camera.
If you can see me, where are you?
Speak to me.
I'm trying to speak to you.
That would be it. I told you.
Are you in the red room? If so, can you make the...
Nathan.
That door just opened up.
This marked a turning point. What had once been a rather straightforward investigation had taken a decidedly darker, oppressive turn, and this tone carried on into every investigation of this place after. The night we concluded part 2 and were leaving, David and I both witnessed a woman in a white gown run across the dirt road just a few feet from David's car. Soon after this, David began developing ritualistic scratches on his body. The marks appeared in sets of 3 days apart, over the course of 9 days. The symbolism felt deliberate, as though someone, or something, was trying to send us a message. In subsequent investigations, her presence seemed to follow us, watching from a distance as if aware of our every move. No matter where we went, she appeared.
You said troll and besmirched. Are you pulling a prank on us?
She's here.
Who? Stacy?
Nope.
Somebody else?
Scary. Woman.
Oh yeah? What's her name? Where'd she come from?
She's outside. You know? Who? So does David.
If it's who I think it is, you need to go.
Nope. I'm going to stay.
No.
Stay. We brought up a portal earlier to Nancy.
I'd be quiet. This is our home. Get out. Not welcome here.
We're not going to be here much longer. We're here with the best intentions.
Come with her? Or you brought her?
Who did we bring? We didn't mean to bring anyone here.
Get after it.
As if the haunting wasn't enough, it seemed that someone or something was tampering with our film equipment. We'd arrive with our cameras ready, but often find that cards had been corrupted or wiped. Cameras would shut off in the middle of recordings, and hard drives crashed, erasing all footage of evidence gathered from our previous visits. This continuous interference added a whole new layer of frustration and mystery. It felt as though there was an unseen force deliberately trying to silence us, erasing any trace of our findings and keeping us from piecing together the full story, which isn't something we've encountered anywhere else. We were no longer just uncovering the past. Now it felt as though we were dealing with something far more personal, something that was reaching out to us, challenging us to dig deeper. The spirits we had encountered before seemed to have become more insistent, and the atmosphere around the house had grown charged. As we enter the farmhouse again, this time with the support of Paige and Tara of Paranormal XP, we couldn't shake the feeling that the story we were piecing together was far from complete. The woman in white, the scratches on David, and the strange occurrences we had experienced in earlier visits. Everything was connected, but the answers were still just out of reach. It was time to return, to confront the spirits that had been trying to communicate with us, and to uncover the truth behind the ritualistic scratches and the woman who had been haunting the road nearby.
It's nice to be back here again, speaking with you. As you can see, we brought some guests with us. They're new here, but I can promise you that they have the same intentions that we have. They're not here to harm you or take anything away from you. They're just curious to learn about you, that's all. They've heard a lot of stories about this place, and they'd like to see it for themselves. Is that okay? Is it okay that they're here? Can you touch one of the lights or make the music box go off, if so? Said yes. And K2 just said too.
Thank you.
Who are we speaking with right now? We've got lots of names here. Became pretty familiar with everyone.
Geese outside, but I heard like a whistle.
I did too.
You heard that?
Yep.
And then that said yes. Harry, we know that you really like to play with the cat toys. We've laid them all over the house for you to play with. In one of our last visits here, you were setting off multiple cat toys at once. That was really incredible.
Really awesome.
Do you think you could show my friends Paige and Tara?
You feel that big thump?
Yeah.
I heard that.
I heard a thump, but I didn't feel it.
I thought it was you like...
felt it
Under
under
my
my
feet.
feet.
Really awesome. Really awesome.
I thought it was you sitting back or something.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
all the way
My
back.
feet bounce.
Cheers.
Yeah, same.
Because this one always squeaks a lot on me, so I always try to hold it all the way back. But
No, it was a big thump.
Yeah, I heard that.
Is there a basement to this place?
Mm-mm.
Why would-
Crawl space.
just to clarify, are we speaking with someone that we've spoke with in the past?
Is that? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. It did. I thought
Alrighty.
it did.
And that one is hitting too.
Oh yeah. They're both hitting at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We figured we were, especially now that you're a little comfortable with us.
Wow. They're
Wow.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
they're both going. Yeah,
That's cool.
I didn't even know you had one up there.
Is it Harry? If we get the name right, can you make those light up? If we get the name right, can you make those light up? If we get the name right, can you make those light up?
While you aren't able to hear them right away, there are 2 EVPs present here just after the thud upstairs. I tried my best to enhance the audio to clarify the statements, and this is what we captured. Right after this statement, another one comes through. Someone is telling us to remove this woman from the property, with a follow-up from what seems to be another spirit telling us to stop our cameras. Unsurprisingly, all but one camera's audio from this entire investigation worked, and I had to work with what I had here by cleaning up this video's audio as best I could. Once again, someone here is tampering with our equipment. Whoever this woman is doesn't want us filming here and has made a valiant effort to prevent us from uncovering what's going on.
Did that one light up?
Yeah,
This is it. Yep.
there was a tap out there.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, that went all the way up to
Yeah.
red. Damn. Hey, Harry, it's nice to speak with you again.
Boom, boom. Both of them again. Both of them again. Both of them again. Did you hear
Yeah.
that up there?
Mm-hmm.
Big thump up there? That was not there.
It's probably our friend pacing back and forth.
At the window.
I heard that. That was the second time now.
Yeah, that was. No.
Harry, who's upstairs? Is it a family member? Or relative? Friend? Somebody that you know? Since we got here, we've been seeing somebody pacing back and forth in this room here. Every time we look up at that window, somebody's peeking out at us, and they kind of dip away. Do you know who they are? Is it a family member?
I got the vibe that it was a man
I
Yeah.
did too.
upstairs.
That's what I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh man.
That
Oh,
voice freaked
man.
me out for a second. I forgot that was on.
What a word to come through.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I didn't feel that it. I didn't feel. Well, I didn't feel that it. I didn't feel. Well, I didn't feel that it. I didn't feel anything negative when I was looking up at that.
No.
When
it
I was
just a
seeing that
little-
thing in the window.
Mm-mm.
It was just a little startling.
Yeah. It was so clear.
Yeah.
Harry, is it a man upstairs?
I think it might have just been that one.
Ooh.
Oh, that almost hit red.
So it's a man and you know who they are. Is it your father?
So Harry's father was Captain
Captain Leonard?
Leonard.
That would make sense then.
Yep.
Because we've had Captain Leonard come through.
It's going crazy.
He came through on the spirit box in the kitchen, the second trip here.
Yep. Well,
Look
Was
at
he
that.
the Navy SEAL?
he was the first like DNR.
That's what it was,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
DNR in the area, like Department of Natural Resources.
Right.
I think this just hit too. I could be wrong.
That's still going off.
So Captain Leonard, you're the one that's upstairs pacing back and forth, huh? Interesting. Is your room the middle room? I keep seeing you duck off to the left to go towards the middle room. Is that where you were staying when you were here? No?
I think, so this one would have been servants' quarters here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Captain Leonard, was your room all the way at the end? At the door that we had open up the last time we were here? Or 2 times ago, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Thought that would be like the nice room, you know.
Yeah, it's all the way at the end of the house.
Yeah. Right at the top of the main stairs.
Closest to the water.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense.
So why are you all the way down at this window down here?
It's that thump again.
Mm-hmm. It's consistent.
Mm-hmm. Morris, the last time that we were here, I told you that you could come back with me, and I would do what I can to try and help you. But ever since that last trip, I haven't heard anything from you. At least not that I can recall. If you're still here and you can hear me, can you please come forward and touch one of these lights? Oh.
I heard a shuffle on that.
I think it's an animal outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's a duck.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
thank you.
Are we currently speaking with Morris? Nice.
Good to talk to you again. We've actually talked to you at a few places now. The galley as well.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Do we at Castle Hall?
Yeah, he came
Yeah,
through
Castle
Castle
Hall
Hall
as
too.
well.
Yep.
We appreciate you staying in contact with us.
David and I keep seeing this woman with a long, gaunt face, big, toothy smile, long, flowing, kind of wiry hair, long white gown. I've seen her run across the road a few times. Pretty sure I saw her in the field earlier on our way out to get food.
I'm getting chills as you're talking
My
about
heart's beating really fast as he's talking.
Is that your mother?
it. Do you know who we're talking about?
Am I seeing shit, or is the second green light like slightly pulsing a little bit?
On this one,
Yeah,
it might be.
I guess I'm not seeing shit then.
Oh,
Hmm?
thank you.
So I don't know who it is. But it doesn't seem like it's his mother, or he wouldn't respond at least.
Are they related to you?
Are you afraid of the lady that we're talking about?
Spiked.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
might have been-
So they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And that's pretty consistent with the responses and answers we were getting at other places about being afraid of her
Mm-hmm.
and scared of her. I mean, I know people can have kind of rough relationships with their family members, be afraid of them, but we asked you if they were relatives of yours, and you didn't answer us. So the fact that they're not relatives of yours, but you're afraid of them, the same way that everyone else that we've encountered is afraid of them, it tells me that they've probably been here longer than you have. That they're very protective of this land and this area, and they keep following David and I around because we're digging into too much. because I keep getting the impression that there is a woman here that specifically has it out for me, because every time I've stayed here alone, I've immediately felt incredibly unwelcomed in the house, and I've even heard a woman telling me to get out and that I don't belong here. So has she been here longer? She watching over the land? Okay, well, definitely want to dig more into this because
Yeah.
we have quite the history with her. She keeps appearing in places far away from here. Because she's not attached to either of us. She comes and goes as she pleases, but she still somehow manages to find a way to stay tethered to David and I. More so David than I.
Is she really strong? This woman we're talking about?
Oh, weird. I know the cameras aren't going to see it, but I swear I saw like some little black smudge or thing go around the cat ball as it lit up.
Really?
Yeah, I was staring dead at it. Just so we're crystal clear, the woman that David and I are talking about, this is the woman that I described earlier, right? Big toothy smile, long gaunt face, white dress or white nightgown. That just literally just said yes.
Nice.
Spike there too.
Wow. Okay. This is really nice confirmation.
Yeah.
Really confirms a lot for you and I.
Absolutely.
Like the shit that we've been seeing with her and experiencing with her,
Yeah.
it was very hard to figure out if she really was from here. We didn't have anything to validate it. The theory of that only just came about in this last investigation.
Yeah, we started piecing together some pieces from the first one.
Mm-hmm. Over the last year or so that we've been coming here. I'm really curious to figure out how you all coexist together in this space and on this land. I don't know if you guys all do so freely, if there's some kind of hierarchy or system, but I hope that you're willing to share that with us. Before we go upstairs, Lisa told us that when she was younger, in her teenage years, her and a friend played with a Ouija board in the red room upstairs multiple times. And we all know that the power of belief and intention is very strong. And I'm just curious, by her and her friend doing that, did they open up something upstairs? Has stuff been able to freely come in and out of the house as a result of those sessions? What is all the noise upstairs?
I thought,
That just spiked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really?
I
Yeah.
thought I heard a yes right when
Really?
you asked the question. That's why.
That was
Damn.
loud.
Yeah,
That was really loud.
Whatever's in here is making me feel so sick.
Yeah?
Do you need to go?
No, I'm okay.
elsewhere?
I just like my head is pounding and I feel like I want to throw up.
I really need to double confirm this. Is there a portal or some kind of gateway upstairs in the red room that allows things to freely travel in and out of this house? And was that created as a result of the Ouija board sessions that Lisa and her friend did? If so, please spike one of those lights again.
Dang.
Is Lisa the reason why we've been seeing this woman? Does that woman have any connection to what Lisa brought forth?
Did you hear that? I don't know what she said, but it sounded
Yeah.
really like shallow raspy whisper.
I'm having weird sharp pains throughout my whole body right now.
You might
I
want to.
think
I've like never felt it
temperature
before. It's
just
in
went-
my fingers. It's all on the side of my body. If I'm gonna go
I
outside.
was gonna say, you might want to leave.
Yeah, if you want to step out, please do so. Harry, Morris, Captain Leonard, everyone else that's been down here that we didn't name or forgot your name, thank you so much. Thank you for coming forward tonight again and once again talking with us and giving us invaluable insight as to what's going on here.
Really helping us put all the pieces together. It's really incredible. Starting from nothing, you've really helped us.
So as you can see, there's a lot to unpack here. In a previous visit to the farmhouse, we were talking with Lisa, just trying to catch her up on the investigation and things that we had found while we were there. And she told us that her and a friend had played with a Ouija board in the Red Room several times upstairs when they were teenagers, hoping to make contact with somebody. Now, me personally, I don't believe in Ouija boards. I've never seen one physically move. I've used one several times in various locations, never got results with it. I do, however, believe in the power of intention. And knowing Lisa today, there's a very good chance that her and her friend set some very strong intentions when trying to contact someone or something. Whether anything happened while they were doing those sessions or not, there's a good chance that she may have brought something forward that she's unable to get rid of, or even knew was in the house. This adds another layer to the haunting. You have the Dawson and the Leonard family buried on the property itself. You have two water elementals that look over the land and have even contacted us in previous investigations. And now you have this supposed woman that's been conjured from a Ouija board. Why did it take so long for this woman to confront us about our presence on the property? Maybe she already attempted to in previous investigations and we weren't picking up on it. Either way, I had to know more about this woman and why she was doing the things that she was doing. So we head upstairs and attempt a spirit box session. Now, much of what was captured was very hard to make out, or it was just irrelevant to the investigation, but there were a few key statements that stood out to me that I feel add some very important context to the situation that we're dealing with.
We've gotten a couple names, but we're not sure who it is. This is our first time actually reaching out to this woman, trying to make contact with her. Is she here?
Now, you aren't able to hear anything right away, but if I slow the footage down and enhance the audio, you can start to make out statements from the spirit box. I left the last part up in the air because I'm not exactly sure if that's the name that we're getting. We've never gotten the name Mary Jane in all of the investigations that we've done here, and when I asked Lisa about it, she didn't know anybody by that name. I also don't know if there are any Dawson or Leonard family members by the name of Mary Jane. Just after asking about this woman, somebody comes through and says,
She's coming.
the moment we bring her up, she appears, but she doesn't interact. It's almost like she's watching us from a distance and just observing our actions. And it seems like there are also times where she's even preventing spirits there from speaking to us, or at least trying to. Despite these setbacks, these spirits still want to come forward and speak with us, so they do. And they are oftentimes contradicting the statements that are being made, I think by her, but we're still unsure. I don't understand her connection to this place or why she has such a strong urge to suppress any attempts at piecing together the information here, but it's been very difficult the last 2 or 3 investigations trying to piece all of this together, at least up until this point. Now there's another layer. Who was answering this question? Was it Harry? Was it maybe Morris? Or somebody that we hadn't spoke to yet? Again, it goes back to either the Leonards or the Dawsons because they had been here for 200 plus years. Because when we asked about that downstairs, we were told that there's a portal up in the Red Room. And then we ask about the woman upstairs and somebody says that it's their mother. The scratches on David, the crazy things that we're seeing and feeling at the farmhouse the last couple of visits, I was always under the impression that this was something inhuman. And it turns out to be somebody's mother.
They're new here.
If you're referring to Paige and Tara, yes, they are.
Filming.
We are filming, you're correct.
Is that okay with you?
My baby?
Look,
It's Harry's mom.
They're on the farm.
Who's speaking?
Roger.
Speaking with Roger?
Have we spoke with a Roger before?
Not that I
they're
can recall.
crazy.
Who's they?
Don't stop.
Are you referring to us? Are you referring to people that are here?
I'll save you.
I think I
There's
just
a
saw
secret.
a little shadow right there, a black one.
You don't have to keep secrets from us. I think we've been pretty open and honest with you. We'd appreciate it if you could do the same with us.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You keep running us in circles and misleading us about this room. We know it's a portal, if not for the fact that Lisa and her friend, when they were children, played with a Ouija board in there several times. It's the two old
Like
mirrors facing each other.
I'll follow you.
Just, I saw that.
Already did.
Oh, what's
They
wrong
have a
with them?
story to tell.
Tell it to us. We'd love to hear it. Who are we speaking with right now?
There's an opening.
Is that the portal?
In this room.
Told you.
Close to the stairs.
It seems like some of you want to be honest with us and truthful and tell us what's going on here, and it's almost like
Farmer out there.
some of you are preventing that from happening. Who's the farmer?
He's leaving.
That's Don.
I was just thinking that. Is it Don?
Find him.
We said earlier that we were gonna start trying to figure out more about the woman. Can you give us a name
It's your
yet?
fault.
Why do you bother?
We just want to know. She's been
Leaving.
following us around and tormenting us a little bit. We just want to know what's going on. Why she's doing that.
I want to know why you followed David back and attacked him. I want
He's
to.
disgusting.
I want to know. He's not disgusting, and I want to
No.
know what's
Yeah,
up with
come.
the 3 scratches every 3 days, 3 times in a row
friend?
over the course of 9 days. What does that mean?
The pastor.
Did you mark him?
Again.
Get the job done.
What job? What is your vendetta against David that
He's got them.
makes you feel the need to do what you did?
He's got them. David. The
Hurts.
fun one.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. Why you hurt me?
Give him. Tara.
Miss, I know you're here. I know you can hear us right now. We saw
Has
you
it?
here.
I was invited.
And David.
Why did you do
Have
what you
to
did?
get him.
No, you don't. You're gonna leave David alone after tonight.
Hate. Why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised, but at the same time I am, because David hasn't done
I
anything to you.
slashed him, I think.
Holy f-
He's good.
I am good. So we're wondering why you slashed me 3
We need
times
to leave.
with 3 scratches, 3 days in a
I
row,
saw
or
him last night.
3 days apart.
Did you see her last night?
Yeah.
Her. Did you see her at any point between last night and now, before you came here at home?
Why?
Saw her on the way in.
You're going all over the place, and I mean, I appreciate the information that you're giving us right now, but we really need to stick to the specific topic of the woman here that attacked David.
I fought.
We're not going to change the subject. We're not going to not talk about it,
Amen.
because this is serious. This isn't just some run-of-the-mill attachment. You physically attacked him. You have scars on his body. What was that about? He didn't do
3
anything.
different people said go.
Well, we can't yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just had Ouija board. And lightning. Ouija board.
Are you referring to the Ouija board session that Lisa had in that room?
There are more.
Do it again.
They're hoping.
Ritual.
Ouija board.
Are you guys trying to protect the woman?
From the monster? That's right.
Who's the woman? Who is she? What's her name?
Close the Bible.
What is she? Yeah,
They're
close the Bible.
close, I think.
We don't need to talk about religion right now.
It's unfortunate.
What is the woman? Who is she? Is she a human spirit? Or an inhuman spirit?
From the board,
I've been here for years.
dropping now. The door's open.
So the woman came from the board, huh?
You're fine.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We
Trust
know how
me.
to protect ourselves.
Help.
Get out.
We're fine.
So she came from the board.
It's the Eastern Shore.
So you're not even human.
You guys are awoke every month. Keep coming back.
We will.
David,
I'm just hearing
David,
knocks upstairs.
Mike,
Yes.
Yes.
get a board.
I have a board.
I
see
just
us.
saw a shadow right
They're
behind her.
related.
Move, a black shadow.
We're not related. We're friends.
Brothers from another mother.
Exactly.
9 scratches.
Oh my god, dude.
Works hard to talk.
I just don't understand why you could attach yourself to somebody like him
He
and
felt them
dig deeper.
do what you did.
after 12. Hard lesson.
Hard
Sorry,
What's the
lesson.
David.
lesson?
Yeah, hard lesson about
I feel
what?
like someone's standing on my left side.
David,
That's where I was saying this.
Yeah.
David.
There's problems
What problems? Is there anything that we can do to fix those problems?
in the field.
Where? Down by the water?
Come back.
Up by the
3
house?
people are here.
Out on the peninsula?
All sitting.
Paige, get up.
Paige can't get up right now. She's trying to channel you so we can talk. If she gets up, we won't be able to talk.
Don't like what I said.
What's your goal? I don't understand. Why? Obviously, I don't want whatever you have planned for David, but why David specifically?
David,
Water.
Is David.
Water.
sorry.
Sorry. Is that you saying sorry for what you did? Because it
For
wasn't.
the wounds.
Wow.
Thank God.
That's a lie.
Mm,
That's what I was thinking. I thought that was too easy.
yeah.
You still haven't told us why you did it. Or really who you are. We understand you came from the board, but who are you?
She's evil.
David,
It seems that way.
Yeah.
It's slowly starting to seem that way.
got him.
I just don't understand why you keep targeting David. Is he. Okay, for anybody that is in the house that's listening that isn't
Bath salt?
being aggressive or targeting
His
David,
It
wound.
starts with you.
for those of you that are our friends, why did they target David? Is he
Michael.
vulnerable? Is he lacking protection? Is he needing to strengthen himself spiritually to prevent these kinds of
No.
things? I'll help you. I'm more than I'm more than happy to help you, and we'll discuss that after this. But we need to get to the bottom of this first because this has been going
Realize
on
something
for
just touched my mask.
months now.
Paige.
She's been following us to other locations. She's been coming back to my house, David's house. She physically attacked David. She tried to physically attack me.
He's 5 years old.
So what's up? Why are you? Is it because of us coming here and figuring out the things that we figured out? Are we unlocking information and piecing together things that we shouldn't
Door's
know?
open.
Don, can you come up here so we can talk about this woman that's on your property? That's been following us around?
Love me.
Take me.
Not until we figure out who we're talking to first.
I'm lonely.
I'm
Please.
sorry. We need to understand who or what this woman
I'm
is
happier than ever.
and what she wants,
That's a lie.
because it needs to stop. We can't have you continuing to follow us
I
around
deserve it.
and appear in locations and scaring other resident spirits of their own homes. You can't be doing that. I don't know where you came from, if you've ever physically walked this
Get
earth,
packing.
but regardless, you have to stop. You can't continue to do this. We're going to continue to come back here. We're going to continue to interact with the spirits that are here and help the people that want to be helped.
Follow the plan.
Sound like some
Strong.
stuff. Don't think we did that great.
You'll be followed.
What's the plan?
How are we supposed to follow a plan if we don't know what it is?
This dirty house is awful.
You want the house fixed up? Is that why you're so mad?
I was shot.
I beg you.
Back to Mars.
The door's open.
Can you open the door at the end of the
They
hall?
found us.
Done it before.
Found us.
Let them wander.
Not
We
if they
see
don't.
you.
Not if they don't want to. Sounds like a
The
couple people have
universe
come through
is-
and asked for help. I should be allowed to help those people, and you need to let them receive the help.
Yes.
That's a big plan.
What's the big plan? You're starting to frustrate me because you keep talking so cryptically about all these different things, but you're not being specific. Please quit beating
You want
around
to
the
talk
bush.
to her?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So come
She's in
forward.
front of her.
Come forward and speak to us then. We've already figured out who and what you are, but we want you to talk with us a little bit. If you're willing to. You seem to be willing to communicate, but you don't want to give us any straightforward answers. And this is why I felt like you were misleading us
That's
downstairs.
standing in front of me.
What's the plan? What are your intentions? What do you want to do? What is your long-term
Help me.
goal?
Just say help me.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's her
Right.
or if
That's
it's
someone else.
They're not
Let them
leaving.
now.
No, we're not.
You're a light.
And I want to acknowledge those of you that are asking for help.
Making
I'm going to help you, okay? We need to sideline that for just a little bit,
Jesus.
but I'm not forgetting about you, okay? I need to figure out where this woman came from.
Lots of hope. He will answer us.
Now let's live with them.
No, you're not living with us, and you're not living with Paige and Tara either.
You have to stay here. We have to go back from where you came from. You're not allowed to follow us back.
David and Mike.
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
You've already done that once, and we're not letting it happen again.
Get away from me.
Guess they're on top of Tara now.
I can't.
Yeah, you're
Linked up.
say linked up.
Linked up.
Start searching for us.
The
We're-
two of them.
We're not. I mean,
Family.
we're connected, but you're not connected to us.
Our treat.
And if you have some kind of tether,
Buried.
oh shit, the tether
Buried.
linked up. Remember
Linked
how I
up,
kept
yeah.
bringing up like maybe she's got a tether on one
I'm
of us because
leaving
she
the
keeps
fire.
appearing in places that have no relation
Late
to
stage
her.
of life.
See that? Or bend
Yes.
that way again?
You brought them.
I brought them? Brought who?
I'll keep
Yeah,
them.
brought them.
There's so much
Resident.
through. It's hard to narrow anything down because they keep switching subjects.
A map of meaningful
Very
people.
stiff.
Yeah, I think we're just hearing from so many people right now.
There's so much coming through, and the woman is like, she's evading and
Somebody help
avoiding
them?
every question and just coming back with like really nasty responses. Don, can you
I
please
marked
come
them.
talk to us?
They're of age.
Did she mark us?
They are.
I definitely did.
Man, I got
And
chills
lots of
all
you.
down my body when she said that.
Don't feel bad. I purchased them.
What is?
Is
What
it-
she
are we talking about-
about?
Are we talking about slaves now?
I don't know if we're talking
Don't
about.
worry, David.
I don't know if we're talking about slaves or if we're talking about like some spiritual entrapment. Like
Right.
I don't. What are you talking about? This is wild.
I want out.
Passenger, get out.
Passengers. We don't want any passengers.
No, we don't.
Leave them.
How many people are we talking to right now?
Throw out a number.
David, you film for him. With sound,
Her following.
you'll hear us.
She's angry.
We talk.
She's angry. Yeah, well, we're a little frustrated ourselves because you're
Something
attacking
loves this
us.
house.
Something loves us.
And
It's
you
an
won't-
old lady.
And you won't tell us why,
Amen.
or who, or what we even did to deserve it. We've been
Family.
nothing but respectful of you from the moment we've arrived on this property.
Just touched my knee.
So I don't understand where the hostility is coming from, or what we did to deserve
In
it.
the ground.
And me?
It's kind of unfair, don't you think?
Strangers, are we?
Maybe initially, but we've been coming here enough now, you know us.
David.
Yeah, you obviously know my name. You
Just
obviously
being
know
honest.
Mike's name. You said Paige and Tara, so really, we're not that much of strangers anymore.
No.
Especially Mike and
In
myself.
prayer.
There's the religious talk again. What? That just spiked. I want to know, I think it's the family trying to come through and maybe ask for some sort of religious protection or cleansing.
Unfortunate.
And they're, obviously in that time period, Christianity and God in this type of area specifically has a heavy influence on people.
Hold
Absolutely.
them here.
It could
I
be
sloughed
the
them.
family that's here
They're my
asking,
heroes.
can you pray for us? Can you,
It's brighter.
bring the light of God here? And then
Medium?
the
Michael.
thing,
Medium. Michael, is that what you said?
and then because that woman that came from the
That's
board, the ritual, she's kind of throwing in her 2 cents, and it's causing this
They're
confusion.
standing there.
So I
Richard.
don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think the family here is asking for help, and we can't properly
Why
help
are
them
you yelling?
because there's this thing here in the house on the property that's not letting them go.
Leave.
No,
Yes.
no,
You're
we're not.
special.
I'm not leaving. None of us are leaving.
He's talking.
And if I'm onto something about this woman and the family asking for help, they're gonna get the help that they need.
It's a
I
devil.
like you.
They're nice girls.
I don't know. It sounded like it came from there. That I heard it.
Yeah.
My friends.
Are you saying that Paige and Tara are your friends now?
I'll skin them.
I'm recalling all the events that took place over the last few investigations, and I remembered we captured something on our first investigation that I think will help make all of this start to make sense.
Who's the man? Which spirit?
Mom was disruptive. This family.
The mom was disruptive of this family. Was Mary disruptive?
You were right.
Really?
Sensitive.
Is it a sensitive subject to the family? What did she
About
do?
the murder?
Is this Mary, the mother who was disruptive of this family? Was this the same Mary that was involved in some undocumented murder that took place on the property? Better yet, did that even happen? Something occurred in this house or on this land that time is trying so hard to forget. And we've gotten glimpses of that in previous visits, just based on the failing cameras, the wiped cards, the attempts at suppressing other spirits from talking to us. Someone here did not want us digging into the information that we were finding, because I feel like we are getting closer to something, somewhere. I don't know who Mary is. It's somebody's mother, but it has to be somebody that we haven't spoken to yet. At least that's my impression right now. It's why we continuously go back to this location and try to document this evidence, because we don't know everything yet. But every time we go back, we get a mound of information that we have to dig through, and it just keeps adding layers to this investigation. I don't know if somebody was murdered in this house. I don't know if Mary had any kind of involvement in that. The only thing that we know is that she was disruptive of this family. We don't know who this family is, but it's all things that I'm hoping to follow up on when we return to this place.